Okay, so now that hopefully you've got your A, D and E chords right down, you're probably itching to try and play a tune. Now there's not a whole lot of songs that use only those three chords, so what I've done is I've arranged a couple by using a capo that you'll be able to play along with the records of. So they're not actually in the keys using A, D and E chords, but they will be when you use a capo. Now the capos that I recommend are these Kaiser capos. I think they're really great. The other ones that are very common are called Shub. I prefer Kaisers, but not for any big reason, except I think they kind of look cool. Okay, so you need a capo. Now when you're placing a capo, the capo needs to go on just before the fret. So don't put it at the back of the fret. You can see there's the fret, and I've placed it just before the fret. Yeah, it's quite important that the placement is good. Okay, so let's have a check out of our first tune. Okay, so the first song that I'd recommend that you have a little crack on is the Walk of Life by Straits. You can see here now my capo is at the 7th fret, yeah, which should be probably the 3rd dot on your guitar, but some guitars have different amounts of dots. So you'd start there on an A chord. Now we haven't done strumming yet, so you're just going to do really simple strumming. And remember that you can play all of these songs without the capo, just in open position, particularly the capo being quite far up. Then the frets have become a little smaller, so your fingers get a little bit more cramped. So in this case, we'd start on A to D, E, Now if you start playing along with it, you could either just probably start strumming 4. So noticing the first finger didn't have to move then. Now the verse is all just A chord. So here comes Johnny singing all his goldies. He bubba baby, what I say. Here comes Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnels trying to make it pay. Then to D, he got the action, he got the motion. Back to A. Oh yeah, every boy can play. He do the song about the sweet loving woman. He do the song about the night. Yeah, he do the walk, he do the walk of life. Yeah, he do the walk of life. And then it's back to that intro part. So you can see the chord changes are quite nice and easy, just moving between those 3 chords. Okay, so here we go for Alanis Morissette's One Hand in My Pocket. Note that this isn't the way that she plays it on the record. This is just a way that you can play it and play along with the record, and it should sound cool. Okay, now we've got the capo here positioned at the 3rd fret, again making sure it's just behind the fret. We start off in this case with an E chord. Now the whole of the verses are all just playing an E chord. So it's I'm broke but I'm happy, I'm sore but I'm kind. I'm short but I'm healthy, yeah. I'm high but I'm grounded. I'm sane but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost but I'm hopeful, baby. And what it all comes, moving to D, down to A, is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket, and the other one is giving a high five. And it repeats that little sequence all of the way through the whole song. Pretty straightforward one. Okay, so for Johnny Be Good, we've got here the capo at the 1st fret. We're going to start off this time with an A chord. Of course, we're not doing the fancy intro and stuff, this is just the chord sequence, but you should be able to play along if you fancy it. Just remembering we're keeping the strumming nice and simple. So this would start on the A. Close to New Orleans. So hopefully you've had a go at playing those tunes. Now all of those were quite straightforward. I know that we were keeping the strumming really simple, just to all down strums. It's much better that you learn to get your chord changes a little bit faster before you attempt to apply strumming patterns to songs, because otherwise your strumming patterns will be disjointed. So practice your strumming separately, which is in a lesson coming up soon. Practice that independently of your chord changes. Remember that you must practice the chord changes themselves using that 1 minute changes. Don't just launch straight into trying to play the songs, because as you notice with the songs, a lot of the time you're playing one chord for quite some time, so you're not really getting much practice changing chords by doing that. So have a go at playing along with some of those, the actual tracks. That's what the capo is for. The reason that we're using the capo is it changes the pitch of those open chords that we've learned, the A, D and E, and puts it in the same key as the song. So that should be a bit of fun to have a play along. There's plenty more songs around that use only A, D and E chords. In fact, there's lots of books available from Amazon and such that'll give you a whole, 100 songs that only use those 3 chords. Now I'd recommend just learning a few and then moving on to the next lesson where you'll learn a heap more chords. So hopefully I'll see you shortly for the next lesson. See ya.